Hello. Getting my camera set up here. It's good to see everybody who is here now. I'm gonna just get right to what I'm talking about today, and it's why product-based vendors need better community spaces. And if anybody has any questions, just throw them in the chat, and I will answer them best that I can. All right. So too many product-based vendors, they're operating in isolation, and that isolation is costing them time, it's costing them money and momentum. And we're told to just show up, book the table, post on social media, um, and hope something sticks. But showing up without community, without structure, guidance, or follow through, that just leaves vendors guessing what comes next after the event is over. And that's not strategy. Product based vendors, whether you sell food, handmade goods, art, apparel, or wares, you need better community spaces because business growth doesn't happen in silos. It happens in rooms. It happens where there's support before, during, and after the sale. Most vendor spaces, they stop right after the transaction. You sell, you pack up, you go home. And then you're left wondering, was that worth it? What should I do differently, the next time? And how do I grow from here? I used to always leave with those questions, and I still would if I didn't figure this out for myself. And here's what I've noticed over the years: vendors don't fail because they lack clarity. Clarity around paperwork. Um, they lack clarity around positioning, readiness, and what stage of business they're actually in. Community spaces, they should help solve that, not ignore it. A strong vendor community does three things: it normalizes learning, not just selling. It creates access to shared knowledge. Um, it gives vendors a path forward, not just a moment, you know. And when those things are missing, vendors keep repeating the same cycles, the same events, the same confusion, the same stress. Um, Better community spaces don't just celebrate creativity, they support sustainability. That means vendors understand what documentation applies to their business. They're not comparing themselves to people at totally different stages. They're making decisions based on readiness, not pressure. And when vendors are supported, in this way, they don't burn out as fast. Um, they don't second guess every opportunity, and they start making intentional moves, you know. Um, so here's a quick win that you can take right now. Before your next event, ask yourself one question: what does success look like after this event? Not just sales, after. Is it clarity on next steps, confidence in your setup, understanding what paperwork you actually need and what you don't. If you can't answer that, um, it's not because you're behind, it's because no one ever slowed down long enough to help you see the full picture. And that's exactly why I created the Food Business Paperwork Clarity Session. And you can find it in the link in the description. But this isn't about piling on more information, it's about removing confusion. For a $100 investment, you get focused, one on one clarity around where your business stands, what paperwork applies to you, and how to move forward with confidence instead of guessing or avoiding it altogether. So, this isn't paying for just another thing. Um, it's investing in peace of mind, in direction, and self trust, which is very important. I believe vendors deserve spaces where they don't feel alone, overwhelmed, or unsure of what's coming next, whether that's through community events, conversations, or personalized clarity. Growth should feel supported, not stressful. If you're a product based vendor who's ready to stop guessing and start building with intention, this session was created with you in mind. And if you want details, you already know what to do. DM me clarity. Better community spaces start with clarity, and clarity changes everything. So, if you have any questions about that, uh, like I said, drop it in the chat. And even when this live is over, you can still drop any questions you have, and I will do my best to answer them. Until then, I invite you also to come into my community, and I'll have that link in the description as well. And it's a community where all types of vendors are invited, um, who are in the food industry. And if you have products you want to sell, I help teach people how to host events and also how to attend events, what to do, and things to think of before your first event. So it's best for people who are new to vending, but if you still want to join, and it's free to join at the standard tier. And yeah, I'd be happy to have you. So come on in, let's encourage each other, learn from one another, and I'll see you on the next video.